On February 10th, 2022, Brad Stevens and the Boston Celtics pulled off a heist when they traded Josh Richardson, Romeo Langford, and a top 4 protected first for Derrick White. Immediately after that trade, the Celtics won 20 of their last 26 games of the regular season, beat both the Bucks and Miami Heat in Game 7 to reach their first NBA Finals appearance since 2010, and once there, just fell short to the Golden State Warriors. Fast forward to 2023, and Derrick White has been nothing short of spectacular. He just came off an all-defensive season, literally proved to be the hero when the Celtics needed him most, and is now having the best season of his career on incredible efficiency. In this video, we'll talk about how Derrick White impacts the Boston Celtics and why the Celtics are dangerous when he's in the fold. Before we begin, be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel, and be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. With the trade of Marcus Smart in the offseason, much was expected from Derrick White with increased responsibility. And thus far, even I didn't expect this type of production. Derrick White is averaging career high 17 points per game while shooting lights out. From the field, he's shooting career best 49.5%, 42.4% from 3 on 7 attempts a game, and 88% from the free throw line. And over his last 10 games, he's averaged 20 points per game on 53% from the field, 44% from 3 on 8 attempts a game, and 91% from the free throw line. In the Boston Celtics' recent West Coast trip, he led the team in scoring with 30 points on 7 made threes against the Golden State Warriors. He dropped 28 points on 6 made threes the following night in a blowout win against the Sacramento Kings. And in primetime on Christmas Day, he had 18 points and 11 assists against the LA Lakers. In terms of what he provides, well, Derrick White isn't a one-dimensional player. He's comfortable taking assignments on and off the ball, is comfortable being the 4th or even 5th option on any given night, and most importantly, isn't a ball stopper and plays within the flow of the offense. On the ball, Derrick White is effective as a pull-up shooter, shooting 40% on pull-up threes on 2 attempts a game, and is comfortable with the ball in his hands in general, being capable of taking players off the dribble. Additionally, in the half court specifically, he's effective operating as a pick and roll ball handler as a finisher. He can also finish with both hands, is good at finishing through contact, can contort his body to get such finishes off, and is an effective playmaker as well. He runs the pick and roll well with his ability to set up bigs with lobs, but truth be told, White just has good vision. Outside of just making the extra pass to set up a better shot, which he routinely does, he's capable of hitting players with bounce passes in both half-court and transition. He finds players moving off the ball for easy scores, and he himself moves well without the ball. Matter of fact, White's biggest offensive asset is his ability to relocate across the perimeter and knock down threes. He's a deadly catch-and-shoot 3-point shooter at 43.6% on 4 attempts a game, and teams get punished greatly when trying to swarm JT and JB and leave him relatively open at the perimeter. Clutch time is the perfect time for the Celtics to use one of their wings as a decoy to just kick it out to White, and this seems to work almost every time. White always seems to know exactly where to be when playing off ball, and that always seems to be the case on the defensive end as well. Last season, White made all defensive second team in a campaign where he led the entire Celtics team in total blocks at 76, which was 11 more blocks than the next closest guard in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. White also contested the most 2-point attempts among guards at 335, which was 90 more than the next closest guard in Shea. And he had the second best defensive rating among all guards last season at 107.2, only trailing Alex Caruso. Over his last 5 games, White has recorded 14 blocks, which ties Dwayne Wade for the most blocks by a guard over a 5-game span in NBA history. In terms of his defense, it's not like White is the most physically gifted player on the court. He's 6'4", 190 pounds, and in a normal sense could pose as someone who you could take advantage of on defense. However, his efforts and IQ are why he's so effective. He's an excellent screen navigator, makes good recoveries on perimeter threats, never gives up on plays, and has excellent ball skills. He's endlessly pursuing the ball, which turns a change of possession like this into more opportunities for the Celtics, and that also plays a role as to why the Celtics are the 3rd best transition defense in the NBA. White's role as a help defender is one of the main reasons why he gets so many blocks as a guard, and his anticipation aids him to fare well in matchups where he should be getting abused. Overall, the Celtics are a spectacular team when Derrick White plays. They're 22-4 when he's present. White himself has the best net rating in the entire league, and it pays to have a Swiss Army knife type of player when you have 3 players who made the All-Star team last season, and a player in Porzingis who was an All-Star once and averaged 23-9 last season. Given White's overall impact, he will most definitely get All-Star consideration as a reserve, which the coaches will decide. He's not a better player than guys like Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, Tyrese Maxey, or Tyrese Halliburton, nor does he have the offensive responsibility that those guys have. But if we're putting a huge emphasis on winning for these selections, White has all-star impact and is one of the best, if not the best, contributing role player in the league right now. With that being said, let me know your thoughts on Derrick White in the comments section down below. What are your thoughts on his play and impact this season? And let me know where his trade ranks among Brad Stevens' best moves. Additionally, let me know whether you consider him to be an all-star this season. Be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel, and be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Hope to see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.